Welcome to The Source, where we combine the headlines with in-depth conversations with the newsmakers themselves. Today on the program, Agasa warns brace for hotter days.
Nagbabalag ng tubig. Yung pistawil ko, binabasa ko. Binupuwas ko yung katawan ko para maano yung init eh.
After extreme heat index levels were recorded in some cities.
Itong 51.7, ito yung nangyayari yan sa kaligitnaan ng tag-init eh. April and first week of May, bago magtag-ulan.
Also the dangers if hot weather days persist. Pag-asa Climate Change Division Representative Thelma Cinco joins us live and is now taking social media by storm. Ciara tells us her story live. Thank you for joining us. I'm Pinky Webb. The Weather Bureau warns the public that hotter days lie ahead. This after Dagupan City, Pangasinan records breaking heat index level of 51.7 degrees Celsius on Tuesday. Heat index refers to the actual heat felt by the body or when you are exposed under the sun. Experts say the El Nino phenomenon contributes a lot to the extreme heat, and it could also delay the onset of the rainy season. Should this continue, who are at risk and what is its impact to the country? Let's go straight to the source of the story. We have Pag-asa Head of Impact Assessment and Application Section, Thelma Cinco. Thelma, thank you for being here. Welcome to the show.
Welcome.
Ang daming nagrereklamo dahil nga sa sobrang init. Paano ba? Is it going to be hotter in the next couple of days?
Usually, nararamdaman natin yung mainit na panahon, like starting March, April, and May. So, we're gonna still expect to be hotter these coming days.
So, mas titindi pa?
Posible, pero nararamdaman na natin siguro yung mga nag-start na nagpipeak and posible pa rin po.
So, okay, so medyo nagpipeak na tayo ngayon. Yung areas, which one in the Philippines sa areas would be considered pinaka-mainit, yung makakaranas ng pinaka-mainit na panahon?
So, based sa historical record, ang pinaka-mainit na na-record natin ay sa Cagayan, in terms of air temperature, pero heat index is sa Dagupan City.
So, wag muna tayo sa heat index kasi we'll explain again. Sa temperature-wise, it's gonna be Cagayan.
Cagayan, Tugigaraw.
Tugigaraw. Pero it's always Tugigaraw, Cagayan. Mostly na, ma'am.
Most of the time kasi valley siya. So, usually mas mainit pag yung nare-retain yung init doon sa lugar.
I
So,
see.
we recorded like 42.2 degrees centigrade way back April 22, 1912. And again, we record again on May 1969.
Ang 42 degrees Celsius.
42.2, yeah.
Pero now, what is the hottest temperature in Cagayan?
It's still at 37.5, the highest.
37.5. So medyo malayo pa tayo
Pero
dun
ang
sa
highest natin ngayon is Isabela. State University recorded 39 degrees centigrade.
Yun na, so far.
Yeah, so far.
So Isabela at 39.7
7.
degrees. Okay, let's go to the heat index. Ma'am Thelma, please describe ano ho ba yung heat index. Although we're explaining na ito ay init na nararamdaman ng katawan, hindi yung init sa labas, kundi yung init na nararamdaman ng katawan.
Yeah. Heat index na pinapalabas natin is more of what the body perceive or apparent temperature because alam natin na we are humid as well as hot ang ating klima. So that usually happens during March, April, and May. So we issue heat index during those months. So, yun yung napiperceive ng katawan natin due to the humidity and the temperature as well.
Basta't nasa labas ka ng iyong bahay.
Yeah.
So, hindi ho ba kapag heat index pinakamataas sa isang lugar, dun din ho ba normally pinakamataas yung degree Celsius o temperatura?
Hindi po.
Why?
Yung kombinasyon kasi yun ng humidity or yung moisture content of the air. So usually, ang body natin, it tries to cool down when we are feeling hot. So, nagpapawis tayo. But when it is very humid, hindi makapag-evaporate yung pawis natin. So, we feel like hotter than what is actually observed.
I see.
So, yung tinatawag natin alinsangan, yun.
Yeah.
So, yun po yun, parang alinsangan talaga.
Okay.
Yung,
So yung cities, tingnan po natin to what we have on the board. The cities with the dangerous heat index, yung kinuwento po ni Ma'am Thelma, yung nararamdaman nating init. Tingnan natin per city. And explain this to us, Ma'am Thelma.
So this was recorded as of yesterday. Yung the recorded highest is 51.7 degrees centigrade over Dagupan, Pangasinan. So usually ang mga humid areas at saka mataas yung temperatura ang mataas yung kanilang heat index.
So yung two factors, yung temperatura at yung,
So, yung
humidity.
humidity.
Okay. So it was recorded last April 9, 51.7 degrees. Explain mo po sa amin, paliwanag, gaano ho ba ka-peligroso ito?
So ito pag nag-reach ka na ng 51 or 54 above, eminent na yung heat stroke. But like 41 to 50, 51 or 54, yun yung posible na heat cramps or pwede ka na magkaroon ng possible na magkaroon ng heat stroke if you have continued outside activity.
Pag nanatili ka sa labas ng
labas.
madalas. So 51, parang warning pa lang siya, 41 to 51.
Yeah.
Pag tumaas na dyan, yun mas delikado na
Mas
yun.
delikado. Danger.
Danger na yun. Kasi like, it was also recorded in Cuyo, Palawan at 46.2%. But this is not April, not April 9 rather. Ang April 9 na index nito, ito yung sa Dagupan, Pangasinan, that heat index of 51.7. And then the rest, we're just showing, Pag-asa is showing us yung pinakamataas na heat index since the start of summer.
Yeah.
So Cuyo, Palawan is at 46.2%, which we know is a group of islands, hindi ba sa Cuyo, Palawan? Ayan na po, Tuguegarao City, Cagayan.
Yeah. It's morely because of the warm temperature. So it's a combination. So pag napansin nyo is, ang iba dyan is along the coast. So pag coastal communities, humid ka talaga. So kung mainit ka at humid. So if you look at Dagupan, Cuyo, mga nasa coastal,
Camarines Norte,
most of them.
Calapan, opo.
Yeah.
Apari, Cagayan?
Ano din
Oo.
siya, no? Nasa coastal din siya.
I see.
Our stations are coastal kasi.
Basta dun mo mas mararamdaman pag nandun ka sa medyo coastal areas.
Yeah,
Is that
yeah,
correct?
yeah.
Okay. Ma'am, ito ho bang nakikita natin trend ng, Dagupan, Cuyo, Tuguegarao City? Is that the normal trend kung saan normally mataas? I guess na yung heat index kasi kung temperatura tsaka parang coastal areas.
Yeah.
Yan din talaga yung usual suspects?
Usually, but like also the previous years, yung bandang Mindanao. But this year is more sa Luzon and
Oo nga, bakit wala, no? In fact, it's
so warmer siya ngayon although pag tinan mo, nasa orange level na rin sila, but mas mataas yung over Luzon ngayon.
Why would that be? Why would it be in the past more in the areas in Mindanao and now it's not?
Kasi nung nakaraan medyo may paulan na rin sila So, but then, ano pa rin, summer pa tayo. So, makikita pa rin natin yun. Although orange din na rin sila
Ano ba pag orange, ma'am?
Yun yung danger na.
I see.
So, pwede ka na mag-heat cramps or possible na heat stroke and so on.
And then, before we go to our next graphics, no, even in Dagupan, Pangasinan, nagkakaroon na rin daw po ng problema sa mga isda, pati ang the fish is affected. Can you explain that to us, ma'am, if you can?
Kasi ang tubig, lalo na sa dagat, mas mabilis yung pag-init niya kaysa sa lupa. So talagang maapektuhan yung mga natin sa karagatan.
And how can this be countered if it rains? Ganun lang ho ba?
Oo.
Or
Kailangan maulap ka ng panahon. Kailangan natin maging ng mga cloudiness.
Okay.
Mga kailangan natin.
Let's show the next graphics. Ito po yung effect of heat index in our body. Ano ba epekto ng heat index sa ating katawan? Ayan po, yung pinag-uusapan niyo po kanina, Ma'am Thelma, the fatigue, the heat cramps, yan po yung...
Pag green color namin yung caution, yun yung ranging from 27 to 32 degrees.
So this is heat index, okay?
Yeah. So we usually give a colors on this,
Yeah.
but yan. 32 to 41, yun yung extreme caution niya. Then possible siya. Then pagdating 41 to 54, danger, yung heat stroke
Yung
is
sinasabi niyo
likely.
kanina.
Yeah. Pero pag greater than 54, is heat stroke is imminent.
Okay, how do we know what the heat index is? Because normally when we even report sa mga temperatura ng pag-asa, it's always the temperature,
temperature.
hindi ho ba? How can one find out pag medyo delikado na yung heat index dun sa katawan?
So usually, sa pag-asa naman, we provide forecast. So kino-compute talaga yon na basically, na-observe namin is in terms of air temperature as well as humidity. So may equation na ginagamit. So pinoprovide namin yan sa
Sa website?
Sa website. And we have a 5-day outlook as well. But then...
Including the heat index?
Yeah.
Okay,
so it's in the web.
So go to the website, and especially if you find out na kahapon, napakataas na ng heat index, there's a big probability that the next day, ganun din po ang
ganun po.
mangyayari. Alright, tips sa mga nanonood po sa atin, Ma'am Thelma.
Ang unang-una ay kailangan natin iwasan yung outdoor activity, especially in the afternoon. And also, drink much water. And if you go out, kailangan may dala kang payong as well. And wear light and light-colored.
Wag yung mga itim, no? Kasi
Kasi nag-absorb ng heat yon. So again, water is the safest to do para hindi ka ma-dehydrate.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
yes.
So yun, mag-ingat na lang tayo and do check the website of Pag-asa for more information. Ma'am Thelma, maraming salamat po sa inyo.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you to Thelma Cinco of Pag-asa. This is The Source on CNN Philippines. Coming up, a teenager's hand-painted graduation dress goes viral. Let's get to know her story and inspiration behind the gown. You're watching The Source on CNN Philippines. A high school graduate's dress is taking social media by storm, with online news sites calling her work the most gorgeous dress for graduation. After a month of hard work, social media users are praising her creation, a turquoise ball gown with hand-painted flowers. She designed, sewed, and painted the dress herself with the help of her mother, Maricel. Nobody's talking about the mother, just Ciara. Let's go straight to the source of the story.
Hi.
We have Ciara again. Hi,
Hello.
Ciara. So, you graduated fourth year high school in one of the best schools.
Korea San Agustin
Yeah.
Makati. Alumni.
Yes, we will see each other possibly one day during a reunion or maybe never. So, it started in last April 8th with a tweet because of your gown. It went viral. What were you thinking when you first tweeted your gown? Was there any thought that, what was it for you?
For me, I just wanted to post it. Like last year, I posted my prom dress. I just really wanted to put it on my social media for, honestly, for my schoolmates, just to see. Yes.
Yeah. And then, what happened in the succeeding days? We're going to talk about the gown a little later on because we're going to have Ciara stand. So you see how beautiful it is. It's actually really beautiful in person more. So, tinweet mo, it was supposed to be for your classmates. And then what happened? Tell us the story behind...
For some reason, it just went viral. Like, the numbers started growing, and I was confused. And then people started giving me compliments. And I was like, okay. But when I started getting messages about commissions to make art for people, it warmed my heart because I love it when people ask me to make art for them. So it just made me really happy.
What kind of art... bakit medyo nagulat siya with your prom date? Graduation date. Who was that?
LJ Nieto.
Okay, all right, Mr. Nieto. So because of this, I saw a tweet of yours saying that you're ready to take in more work.
Yes.
For what? What kind of work can you do for the summer? You have a 4-month summer break, you said?
I can make invitation designs, vector arts, pub mats, and honestly anything that's art related except video editing.
Ciara, you lost me. What are pub mats?
PubMats are publication materials.
I see, okay.
Those are like posters that
Right.
you have for events and stuff like that.
And what was the other one before that you said?
Vector designs. It's basically like a drawing of a person, but digital art.
Oh, okay. All right. And are you getting a lot of work? Are you busy already?
Yes, I did get a few already. Lots of people are asking me to make portrait paintings, some floral paintings. Even people are even asking me to make gowns for them, and it makes me so surprised because I somehow glue gunned parts of this one.
So what exactly are you most interested in terms of art, in doing art? Or would it be, what is it? What is it about art that is probably most interesting for you?
For me, what's most interesting about art is getting an idea in your head and putting it into something physical that's something tangible. So whenever I make art, it's like my ideas come to life on a canvas or a paper or just a laptop.
But what is most fulfilling for you, seeing it on canvas, on paper, or on a dress?
I think so far on a dress.
Because that's the most,
Yes.
well, it's the most popular for now.
Yes, because I get to wear it and I love wearing clothes too.
And you really display that, huh? So, okay, so I want to do a little bit of a backstory because Ciara's love for her making of a dress started during your prom last year. So if we have that photo, I'd really like to show that photo so Ciara can make the necessary backstory on this. Maybe they're still trying to get that ready. But anyway, it was last year
Yes.
that you had a yellow gown.
Yes.
Tell us about it.
So basically, we had to give it to a seamstress, and then we told her, this is the design I want. But then it ended up looking not like that.
Not this
the
one.
finished one. It ended up looking something sort
Okay,
of a
there.
disaster, and I kind of freaked out. Then my mom told me, let's redo the whole skirt. So we had to cut off all the whole skirt, and then we had to make a new one, and then we bought embellishments and stuff like that, and I had to stick the gems one by one.
So which one of the old dress did you keep for the new dress?
Just the top.
Just the top.
Yes.
And then you changed the bottom.
Yes.
This one.
Yeah.
So you kept, that top is exactly what it is still.
Yes,
During the after. Sana wait a side by side, no? And then, so you bought, your mom said, let's buy the exact same tela.
Yes.
And you found it?
Yes,
I guess it should be easy to find it. And then,
and
how difficult was it to make that dress?
it was harder for me to make this dress because it was my first time compared to this one. Because I already had a background on what materials to use. So this took like 2 days.
This
So
one?
we had to rush the whole skirt because it was 2 days before prom. So I went absent just to make it.
What's the embellishment down there? Looks really good.
I'm not sure.
In your gown, what did you
Yes,
put?
We bought it from Carolina's, I think. It's called embroidery, I believe so.
Is it embroidery?
Yes.
What color is it? Is it greenish or
gold,
gray?
gold,
It's gold.
Yes.
Look at how pretty that dress is too, huh?
Yes.
I'm actually very proud of that one.
Thank you.
But it didn't make it to social media as this gown. We're gonna show Ciara's gown after the break. She'll be standing and she'll tell us the story behind it. So, this is the second gown that you made. No, only
Yes,
two, huh?
second gown.
And then let's see, what are her future plans? We'll be right back. You're watching The Source on CNN Philippines. Our guest today, Ciara Gan, and she's here standing beside me. This gown now has, Ciara, how many likes on Twitter?
380,000, I believe.
Only?
Only, just kidding.
How nice. Okay, is it heavy?
When I wear the petticoat, it's heavy, but if there's no petticoat, it's just kind of light.
Yeah?
Yeah.
How proud of you of this dress? I mean, take out let's say, the popularity of the dress right now, even before it made it big on social media.
I'm really proud of it because it incorporates the things I love.
Tell us about
I love the bright colors. My personality is quite loud. That's why I like these instead of roses because I'm not really as dainty as most would expect. And I love the color green. It's my favorite color. That's why I chose this color because it's my favorite.
But you know, it's a beautiful green. I mean, there are different shades of green, right? This is a very beautiful, captivating color of green. Okay, So it really, the top was exactly how you wanted it.
Yes.
And the bottom, tell us more about it.
The bottom I painted for about 5 days, and my favorite thing about the bottom is the structure. Surprisingly, not really the flowers. I really love big structured dresses, and the tiger lilies are one of my favorite flowers. Lilies are my favorite flowers, and basically I just had a great time making the whole thing.
5 days?
Yes.
But in total, how long did it take to make the gown?
The gown, including conceptualizing and sewing and all that, took about a month to make.
Who sewed it?
We hired a seamstress at first. It's like the same thing with prom. And then it just turned out
same
bad.
seamstress?
Yes,
Okay.
we thought, okay, maybe it might go well. And then we gave it to her in January. And then it didn't turn out the way we expected, so we had to do the whole thing again. Me and my mom made everything during the whole month of March.
Wait a minute, so is your mom very, does she love clothes as well?
My mom loves making everything. She's like a DIY mom. She's like a Pinterest mom.
So maybe that's where you got your talent as well?
I actually come from a family of artists.
I see.
My sister is an architect. My other sister, she does art too. And then my ninong is Joey Velasco.
I see. Oh, what's their plan? What are your future plans?
My future plans, I want to accept commissions because I need to save up for college. I also want to probably make more gowns in the future because
Really?
I had a really fun time making this one.
And what are you taking up in college? And you're going to Ateneo, right?
Yes, I'm taking Management Information Systems.
How does that relate with your love for art?
Honestly, I have different loves. I love science, I love art. So I really want to incorporate art into the sciences.
Can you tell me how you plan to do that? How to incorporate?
I honestly have no idea yet.
Get there.
Yes, I'll get there. I'll tell you when I find out.
You better tell me first, once you've incorporated both in something that you're very proud of doing. And of course, we wish you, well, the best, and to congratulate you for your talent.
Thank you so much.
And your mom also, her talent. Maganda din, your mom's shirt, did you do that as well? Did she do
No,
that?
she just bought it.
Oh, she just bought it, all right. Ciara, thanks a lot. Thank you for
so
coming here,
much.
and good luck on it. Well, first year college.
Yes.
Coming August?
Yes.
All right. Thank you to Ciara Gan, and thank you for joining us here on The Source. I'm Pinky Webb. You're watching CNN Philippines.